Hi, welcome back to my classroom. I'm teacher Carissa, and today I'm going to be talking all about VIPKid and the smart interview that is now available for you to do. I so wish they had had this option when I did my interview back in January of 2016. This would have been amazing. So basically, essentially what it is, it's now called the Smart Interview, and they call it the Smart Interview because you're going to use your phone, your smartphone, either your Apple or your Android device. Upload it right from your phone to VIPKid, which is fantastic. So you're going to need to download the VIPKid app. Now, because I'm using my smartphone to record this video for you, I'm going to show you what the app looks like on my iPad here. And you're just gonna go into the App Store and you're gonna find it, and it's gonna look like this little orange one right here. And you're gonna download it, and then it's gonna walk you through all of the steps. Essentially, what the Smart Interview is going to do is you're gonna go on, you're gonna watch a couple of videos, you're gonna take a quiz, and you're gonna record yourself teaching just one slide. Before, when I did the interview back many years ago, it was a whole 10-minute lesson, a live interview with me and somebody in the headquarters in Beijing at the VIPKid office. Basically, if you think that you are going to be a good VIPKid candidate, you're going to meet these 3 requirements. 1, you have to have a bachelor's degree. Now, it does not have to be in education or teaching. You can have your bachelor's degree in anything. You just need that 4-year bachelor degree. The second thing that you need is you need to have at least 1 year experience working with kids. Now, it does not have to be in the classroom again. It can be babysitting, it can be tutoring, it can be working with kids coaching. Basically, you're gonna add up all of the time and the experience that you've had with kids, and you're gonna put that down. And then the third thing that you need in order to apply with VIPKid is, are you eligible to work within the United States and Canada? So those are the 3 things that you need. So when you open up your app and it shows you the Smart Demo, oh, my house is so crazy. When you open up the app and it shows the Smart Demo lesson, you're gonna basically follow each step through. There are 3 steps. It's gonna walk you through it. The first step, you're gonna, for each question, you're gonna have 90 seconds to complete the answer to those, it's like a multiple choice and you pick. I've heard that it's really straightforward and it's not difficult at all. So do not stress about it. If you watch and you read the slides, then you'll be able to answer those questions. And so step 2 is you are going to review the sample video before. This is where you're going to teach your 1 slide. And so there's a model teacher on this video that you're going to watch, and then you are going to open your camera and record. It should be about 2 minutes and 30 seconds long. Now, do not stress. Do not spend all night preparing. Do not overstress or overthink this. They just want to see how you communicate and how you talk and what you do. And then step 3, after it gets uploaded from your phone to VIPKid, they're going to give you some analysis about your video. So let's jump into the 5 key aspects of teaching a VIPKid class. The first one that you'll see on the Smart Demo when you're looking is lesson objectives. So you need to make sure that before you teach any class, you're asking yourself, by the end of the class, what should the student have achieved? So what is it that we want them to know? So the lesson objectives are going to be in red. For example, say the lesson objective is cat. I'm going to teach them cat. I'm going to circle the word cat. Cat. I'm going to cup my hand to show them that I want a response back from them. Cat. Then I might make the whiskers or say meow or show cat. Then the objective might be to use it in a sentence. I like the cat. Great job! Then I know that the lesson objectives, repeating it 2 times, using it in a sentence, have been met. The second key aspect is repetition. Repetition is so important when teaching students a new language. Let's say the verb is swim. I would circle swim, swim, swim. Good job. Now I would use a lot of TPR, and we'll talk about this in a minute, called total physical response. And there's a lot of parroting that goes back and forth. So I would say swim. And I'd be looking for them to say swim. Then I would say it at least twice, swim. Good job. Then I would use it in a sentence. I can swim. Good job. The third aspect is speaking speed and sound. This is so important when teaching these kids English. Let's pretend and say, and on the SMART demo, you're really looking at a level 2 student, which is maybe a student that has about 6 months worth of English lessons that they've taken. So you want to avoid all of the fluff. So let's say that the keyword that they're learning is ball. I'm not gonna go on and say, hey, have you ever seen a ball before? Do you like to play with balls outside? Have you gone to a baseball game? Yeah, they're not gonna understand any of that. So you would again say, ball, ball. And you're gonna show either through TPR or through a prop the word that you're saying. Now say the sentence is, he has a ball. So we would go, he has a ball. Good job. So there's a lot of parroting back and forth. No fluff, no transition. Have you seen this before? They're not going to understand that. So remember, your speaking speed and language are so important, and that's why it's one of the key aspects. The number 4 key aspect is TPR, or stands for total physical response. This is a thing that we do all of the time to help students establish meaning with the words that we're saying. And it's also to prompt them to do motions and follow along, especially good for our kinesthetic learners that we have. I do not just want me doing the actions, but I want them doing the actions as well. That's that response piece that's a part of the total physical response. So for instance, we could use it, we use it a lot, but we use it with vocabulary words. So let's say the word is cat. 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 Great job. Or we could use it for dog. 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 Excellent. The 5th aspect is modeling. This is important because it's kind of like a gradual release and helping your students to be independent in what they're saying. So you start out really supporting them, and then you kind of back off as you go along in the process. For example, let's say the target was, she likes ice cream. I would start off with ice cream. Ice cream. She likes ice cream. Good job. She likes. Yes, good job. What does she like? Excellent job. So as you can see, it's a gradual release, and it gets them to finally say the whole sentence. The cool thing about the SMART demo is that you see the slide taught, and then you prep it and you teach it. So make sure your lighting's good, make sure you're framed well in your phone, make sure you put it on something stable so it doesn't fall over and you go flying and you have to start over. So those are some, yeah, thank you for that tip. Matthew's giving you tips too for the smart demo. So it's really that simple. You just teach a slide, you can pretend that you can come up with a name for your student. I've had all sorts of names of students and everything from Jenny to Leo to Kevin. So you can think of a name for your imaginary student that you have in your demo that you're doing. You make the demo, you can decide once you see it if you want to keep it or if you want to redo it. That's an option that you have, and then you upload it. And they just want to see, VIPKid just wants to see if you're a good candidate, if you can follow directions, if you can speak slowly, if you can meet the lesson objective. After you pass your smart demo, you will move on to the mock classes. I highly, highly recommend that you have a referring teacher who you can reach out to for support. I had one that I reached out to when I was going through the process. I had questions on certain slides. And it's a really nice thing. They have a lot of experience. They've gone through the process before. They can help you. They understand the slides. They've taught online, especially with this platform. And so it's really, really helpful to have that person for you. I would love, love, love to be your referring teacher, help you walk you through that process. I've walked several people through that process and would love to be a support. Please send me a message, send me an email. I'll leave my information down below. I would love to work with you through that process and help you have this incredible opportunity like it's been for me and my family, for your family as well. If you already have a referring teacher, I hope that you found some of these tips really helpful, and I hope that you have a great day. I will see you later. Bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye, Matthew?
Bye-bye, Matthew.
Bye-bye, Matthew. Bye, guys.